welcome back to the channel. Behind me is Ingleborough. It's one of the Yorkshire Free Peaks. And it's tonight's destination for a solo wild camp. Those of you that watch the channel, you'll know I've got a bit of an affinity with the Yorkshire Free Peaks. I've done the Free Peaks challenge with Johnny. I've done all the peaks in pairs, done them all individually, and I've wild camped on Whernside and Pen-y-Ghent. So tonight's wild camp rounds it all off nicely. I'll put the links to those videos in the description, and throughout the video I'll put the cards up on the screen so you can check them videos out. But for now I'm going to start making my way up to the top of there. See you on the way. This area here is on the map as Braithwaite's wife's hole. See the cows down in the bottom. And there's Ingleborough getting a bit closer now. I think we've done about a kilometre now. It's been steady away so far, but this is the easy part. It gets steeper until you hit that really steep bit. So I'm just going to take it easy, conserve my energy. So once you come through the gate, you can turn left here if you want, and you can do the limestone walk following that stone wall. But we're going to follow the signs for the ridge walk up these flagstone path. So I'm just walking along this new boardwalk now. You can see the old one had served its purpose and was getting a bit low, so they put this new one in that's sitting higher. Good to see money being spent in the area. It gives me a chance to get my breath back now as well, because it's the start of the steps in a minute and they do seem to drag on for a bit, so it's a welcome little breather.
I can see the light from your bedroom door. You've been staying up late, I don't know what for. Let's watch the spinning blades of the ceiling fan. Let's count the running sheep, come on, take my hand. Come on and take my.
So I've done the long gradual uphill bit now. I'm just getting towards the start of the really steep bit up onto the ridge. So I'm going to have a breather here. Got plenty of time. I've only been going 45 minutes, but there's no rush. So I'll have a good chill out for 10-15 minutes and start the push on. So pretty much on the summit now, not quite at the trig. Doesn't get any easier that. Always takes me by surprise. But most of it's done now. Up here is home for the night. Unless it's busy, then I've got a backup plan, Park Fell, but I do need to get this one ticked off. So there we are. There's the windbreaks. There's the trig point. Just need to find somewhere to camp now. Some nice homemade cairns there. I'm going to try and get out the wind. Find a grassy bit, because you'd imagine up here is pretty rocky. But I've got a few spots in mind I've scoped out before. Wind's in my back, so Ingleborough again. Right, cooking me sausage baps for Karen's awareness challenge of Show Us Your Baps. The reason Karen's doing it is because she wants people to start looking after themselves and thinks it's important that we all start paying more attention to our own bodies. So if you find any lumps or bumps, don't just ignore them. Go to your doctor and get them checked out. That's men included. And remember, not all injuries are visible. This can get damaged as well, so it's good to talk to people, get things off your mind. Won't be long now and I'll show you my baps. They're getting close now. Going to get the bread buns ready, which are over there. A couple of sachets of Tommy ketchup, and over on the fridge the beers are chilling. Tonight's beers are both by my favourite brewery, Brass Castle. That's going to be backwards, isn't it? Anyway, that one's called Sunshine. It's an Indian Pale Ale. It's a 5.7%. Look forward to that one. And this one is Pills and Frills, which is a Pilsner, and it's a 3.9%. And that's my wife's favourite, so she's going to be gutted. So I'm going to get them cracked open and have one of them whilst I'm eating my sandwiches. So there you go, there's my baps. Keep looking after yourselves, everybody. If you need to talk, talk. If you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. There's help out there, you're not on your own. Right, I'm going to get stuck into these and have a beer. I'll drop a link to Karen's channel in the description, so you can check her channel out. She's really good, dead funny, and she does really good things like this. So cheers, Karen. Doesn't look like there's going to be much of a sunrise either. No sunset last night. I'm all packed up now because there was nothing else left to do. What time is it? It's about 5:30. Sun's up at about 6. So I'll head back up to the summit shortly, wait for light, and then I'll start heading back down. It rained most of the night. Got about an hour and a half's kip, and then once it started raining heavy, it got really windy. That woke me up, so I've had some broken sleep, but some's better than none. So yeah, all packed up. I don't know if you can see, but my bag's there, and pictures over there. had a good check around, left nothing. So back up to the summit, hopefully get a sunset. Sorry, sunrise, I doubt it though. Oh, we're completely covered in fog and mist, possibly cloud. So yeah, I'll bring you back shortly. That there's the remains of the old fort. You might be able to see it through the fog, but the trig point's over here. Complete contrast to yesterday. I come up here with my shorts on, and t-shirt, boiling hot, clear as a bell. Now it's strong winds, freezing cold, and mig and clag. But that's why we come prepared. Go and hang around in the windbreak for a while. Don't want to start heading down yet until the sun's come up. There's no point taking extra risk. Well, that's me dropping out of the cloud now. Starting to liven up a bit and see the dales again. There's something about seeing them on this early in the morning, waking up on top of a mountain, that makes it all different. Didn't have the best night, but the views and the atmosphere just make up for it. See the cloud rolling. I've got a long way down. I don't know if you can make it out. Let's see if I can zoom in. Might be able to just work out the path there that wiggles all the way over to the limestone area and then carries on dropping down. I've got these steps and it goes off to the left through that gate, and then it's the steep downhill part. So I'll bring you back shortly. Well, that's me down the steep bit, just on to normal steps and footpath now. Steady away back to the car, about 3 kilometres. But I'll tell you what, coming down is just as hard as going up with a big bag on. You just see the cloud starting to lift now. Now I was up on the edge up there. Cracking place to camp. Eerie though, there's something about Ingleborough. It's very imposing. Like I said yesterday, it's one of the 3 peaks, one of the Yorkshire 3 peaks, and it's generally the one that's climbed last. And when you're up Penny Ghent and do Whernside by then, you're staring at the sharp climb of Ingleborough for hours. Starts to torment you.
Take me where you go when the sun goes down, like a lightning bolt. We will make a sound out in the dark where no one sees us. The electricity between
So I'm nearly back at the car now, so it's time to sign off. Did a solo wild camp on top of Ingleborough. Took the Zephyros one with me. Managed to find a really good spot to pitch it up. Views are really good. Unfortunately there was no sunset or sunrise, but we were treated to waking up in the clouds instead. Made some sausage butties for my tea and drank a few beers. Did the shows you baps for Karen's channel. I'll put a link to Karen's channel in the description, so make sure you go and visit her channel, it's really good. I'll put the link to the other wild camps I've done on top of Ingleborough, Whernside and Pennygent in the description, so you can have a look at them. And if you want to see the Yorkshire Free Peaks route, there's a video on there as well where I did that with Johnny. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and click like. As always, leave me some comments, good or bad, and consider subscribing please. So Ingleborough solo wild camp and the Yorkshire Free Peaks trio, completed them, mate.